Welcome again to Indira's world. It's like Wayne's world, but better. And today I have big news because Indira's world has now crossed 1 million. And so keep liking, keep watching, keep whatever. And I can assure you it's in your interest to do this. If you don't. So today we're going to make stuffed marrow, and that's a marrow. At least I think it is. It's what I call a marrow anyway. And I've got some lean mince. This is 5% lean. The ingredients being, this is 1 big ground onion. I've got ground ginger, about that much, technically speaking, and 8 cloves of garlic, ground. Everything has been ground here. Now here I have tamarind and date paste. You can get it in any Asian store. It's delicious. Here's coconut powder, the mince, of course, and every Indian kitchen's favorite: cumin seeds, cumin powder, coriander powder, turmeric, chili, garam masala, and I put some cinnamon sticks because it looks really like a real chef. So I'm doing that. Now, we can garnish later with coriander leaves, but for now, we're going to get going. So I'm going to start with attacking this. And no, this hasn't done anything to me, but when we cook this, I want all the goodies to kind of sink in. So I'm attacking it with a pair of scissors. And yes, I know I look very skillful in this, but honestly, my husband is fine. This, at least he was this morning when I left him. Pedro, watch yourself, otherwise you'll be my next victim. Okay. And there it is. I think that's about it. It's screaming now, so I think it better be about it. Now, here we go. I'm going to chop this side off and that side off. And I'm just going to see what I have in there. Yeah, it's a marrow. Don't worry, we're on it. So I'm going to use one of these, but I'm not going to use it as a potato peeler. I'm going to use it to squishy this thing as far as I can get it. So here we go. And all the gunk comes out. It's not gunk, it's seeds and stuff, but I don't like all that, so. There you go. That's done. There. And, Pedro's looking at me in that way, like I'm not supposed to be doing silly things. Pedro, that bit's the end bit, so I'm leaving it for you. I'm not quite sure what to do with it, so I'll just leave that bit for you. Okay. Now we're kind of halfway there. Living on a prayer. Yep. Yeah, we're about halfway there. Raji. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. Honestly, he was fine when he left this morning. Few band-aids here and there, but otherwise he was all right. Right, so that's going in the sink. Bye-bye. In the sink. And that loud bang was Pedro falling off the table. I've told him not to drink this early in the morning. Right, so this bit is done. Now I go on to the main part, which is getting my mince. Now to this, I'm going to add all the stuff I had before into both the dishes, right? But in different ways. The only thing I'll leave out is tamarind and date. But otherwise, the mince is just going to be seasoned in a very seasony way. Trust me, there's some method to my madness. So I'm going to put 3 spoons of my gunky onion, 1 spoon of the garlic, 1 spoon of the ginger, right? No coconut powder in this part. Now, here I have cumin, again 1 spoon of coriander, 1/4 of a spoon of turmeric, 1/4 of a spoon of chili, and 1/4 of a spoon of garam masala. So it's 1 spoon of everything and 1/4 of a spoon of the turmeric, chili, and garam masala. Now I'm just mixing this up, and to that I'm going to add some salt. I never give salt quantities easily because I know everyone has different issues, and ever since I got old, I've realized that people say, I don't eat salt anymore. I have to cut down on salt. So either way, I think I've got to leave it to everybody to do what they have to do. So that's it. That's my salt in here. Now this is kind of ready for part 2. There. All this will cook in, so you don't have to worry too much about it. I just like it to be all even in color because I suddenly find lumps of stuff in my mouth, and that's not fun. There you go. Nope, but hi Agatha. Agatha's on my show today, and she's off now because it's time for her to go home. And we had a fun day today. We bought everything up in the supermarket, and we sat and had the hugest lunch in the world, and it was fun. I'll see you tomorrow, Ags. Bye. Bye. Now, I take my cutting board again, bang it down, and it's ready to be stuffed with that. So here we go. This isn't the most exciting part about this, I have to tell you, but there's only one way to do it. You've got to muck in with your hands when you cook. There's no better way. And you've got to talk your way through it. Like, if you people want the other end of this, I would be quite graphically telling it what I thought of it. But since you are there, I have to be a bit clever. Otherwise, they'll stop the show, and that would be terrible for all of us. There. So we've got some mince over there. And it's all set. You see? No, you can't see me now. Now you see me, now you don't. Now, here we go again. Oh, this one's looking definitely easier to stuff. There. Pedro's getting restless because this is taking forever today. Well, usually I half do all these things, but then if you have to do it yourself, you think, am I doing it right or not? And that's a bit difficult. So when you see me making a mess, then you know you're doing it right. So it's just a little easier for everyone. There. Yeah. Now all this leftover mince, you can do whatever you want with, you know. I usually just stir fry it up and put a little tomato and stuff in it, and that's it. Now you can use tomato, a can or two of tomato to this, and which is also very nice in the gravy. So that's your option. Okay, I'm now going to sort of make these into little discs with my bread knife, as one does, and I'm going to air fry it in a minute. And I might stuff them in a bit more. Nope, they seem to be happily. Yeah, they're all right. Right. So here we go. And there. And there. Now I'm going to brush these with a little oil and then air fry it. It just makes the cooking time easier for you and slightly more, tastes a little better, I think. So, okay, so now I've had them cut into discs. I've lightly oiled them and I'm going to put them into an air fryer so they get a little bit brown on the outsides and cooked on the inside. Okay, so here I have my air fryer. And I'm going to put these in. I've got a little air fryer paper in there so it doesn't make a mess. There you go. And I'm going to put it on air fry. That was clever of me, wasn't it? Oops. And on it goes. Let's do this match. And I'm putting it to air fry. And it's going on for 10 minutes and then I'll have a check on that one. Now I have my favorite pan here. I say that about every pan. I don't like them to feel bad. So to this, I'm going to put 2 serving spoons of oil. You can put less, which I would do on normal circumstances, but I've got guests coming, so I'm just being nice. And to that, I'm going to add cumin seeds. That's about 1.5 tablespoons of cumin seeds. And let that pop. As soon as the oil gets a bit warm, that is so nice. I dumped my my fancy cinnamon stick. Okay, now to this I'm going to add the rest of the onion, which was 1 onion ground. I'll leave that bit in. So all of it is not brown, but it's near enough. And I'm going to add a tablespoon of ginger and a tablespoon of garlic. There you go. This is our gravy getting happy. Now, I said you could or don't have to add tomato. I did think in the end I would. Seeing as I have guests, I thought it would bulk up the gravy. Don't tell anyone. Now, I'm going to let this add to it my wonderful tamarind and date paste. This is so good, I can't tell you. And Pedro, you like this? No, you really like this. I know, you've never tried it. It's okay, you still like it. Okay, so you've got that brownie thing going on here. Now to this, I'm going to add coriander, cumin. Again, you know what? I add as much as I think I need, but people go according to their taste. There's turmeric and chili powder, and that's it. If you're a regular cook with all these spices these days, I think everyone is. That's pretty much what it's going to taste like, and I'm going to add a little salt. Again, I told you, add what you think you need. Now, this cooks while the other stuff is cooking. So I am going to lid that, so when it splutters in the lid. Right, now this is about done. As you can see, the oil is separated from the gravy. Now, usually what I do is I just take the excessive oil out because I just do, because I don't like it. Now, while you were out there, I took the leftover mince and I made these little koftas out of them so I don't have to waste them. They go in there as well. And for those who don't like marrow, they can have the little mini koftas. This is great with white rice, but leftover in the mornings the next day, amazing with French bread. Now I'm going to get our little marrow disky things, and I'm going to pop them in here, and everything going well, and I don't blow anything up. These have come out my air fryer, and they're going in there. 2, 3. I might have a few extras, but that's okay. We can always bung them on top. Now you can use a bay leaf in this. I actually don't know the purpose of bay leaves. I just think everyone uses them, but I don't know what flavor they actually give. I guess real chefs would know, but we're talking about me. Doesn't that look nice? There you go. I'm going to take a little of the gravy and smush it on the top. And now I'm going to slow cook it for about 10 minutes so that all the gunk goes into the vegetable. And then all the gunk goes into your tummy. So let's do that now. Ugh. Now, in case you don't remember, earlier I told you I had a little coconut powder. Now I do, if you have high cholesterol, I believe this is not great for you. So I am going to put this in very minimal amount. You don't have to use it. I am going to do it for the show, but I don't necessarily do it otherwise. So, but it does taste good. So there you see. I'm going to put a wee bit of that in. Not a lot, as I said. There you go. Let that soak in. Now, as I told you, this is a made-up dish. So you just have to go with my measurements and stuff because they're all made up. So there you go. There you go. Now I'm going to lift that lid up. Can you see how good that looks? Whoa. Yep. That's about ready to go. You can keep that stewing for a while because as it gets softer and softer, it's so much nicer. But obviously for the show, I'm going to pull it out. I like it. And there you go. I think that'll go there. Right. And there you have my stuffed marrow. Pedro, are you going to have a sample, my dear? Oh. Well, that's me. Now, don't forget to tune in again. Well, now I'm quite happy with that. I hope you are. Don't forget to tune in regularly. Give me some likes. And don't forget, it's over 1 million for Lady Indiraa. Actually, it's Indira's World, but I have so many different names now. I'm confusing myself. So I'll see you next time. Till then, bye-bye. And here is the lovely dish. And the food's quite good as well.